is for that vegan teacher. If you are not that vegan teacher, I suggest that you send this to that vegan teacher. Okay. Honey. It is an animal product. It is made out of nectar and bees do something. I honestly don't know what. However, I do know that they puke out the honey. Now, they make it for the winter and for their babies. That is the purpose of honey. However, we also eat it along with many other animals. Now, I'm about to explain why honey is vegan and not against the vegan regulations or rules of being vegan. Now, if you see me looking to the side or saying or like a lot, that is because I'm trying to remember something, or if you see me fidgeting or just stuttering or tripping over my words, that is because I have ADHD. Do not pick on me for that. That is something I was born with. Now, on to the facts. Beekeepers farm honey. We all know this. However, did you know that if they didn't do this to the hives, the hive would actually leave? I know, crazy thought, right? If the beekeeper leaves the hive alone and doesn't take any honey, the bees will actually leave the beekeeper. Now, why is this? Is it because every time the beekeeper takes honey from the hive, he gives them a addictive substance? No. It's because he's making sure that honey doesn't build up too much in the hive. Because if this happens, then the hive will actually leave because they have no space to live because of all the honey. Now, what about when they put that smoke into the beehive to extract the honey? That is because sometimes the bees get aggressive. What about the bee suits, and why do they get aggressive? Well, that's because usually if they're a new hive that hasn't been farmed for honey for a while, they will not have been used to it. They will not have been taught, oh, this is okay. Now, you're saying, oh, if they need to be taught that it's okay, then it's not okay. It is. Because if the queen feels like the living conditions aren't up to her standard, she will, in fact, leave, taking the rest of the hive with her. Now, why is this? Why does the queen leave if there's too much honey? Or if the beekeeper is doing a bad job of being a beekeeper? Well, that is because they no longer consent to that form of treatment. Now, if they stay in the hive, then they consent to that treatment. They consent to getting their honey taken from them every day because that is how they are able to stay in the hive. That is how they have enough space to live in the hive and stay there unless they're going out to get nectar to turn into honey. Now, that vegan teacher, if you still say it's not vegan, because the bees are treated badly and they should be left in the wild where they can thrive and prosper due to the fact that they are endangered. The reason that they aren't dead or dying out is because of beekeepers. They keep the bees healthy and they keep them as pets, technically. And the honey is just a byproduct of them keeping bees as pets. Now, honey, that sticky substance that's oh so sweet, yes, it is vegan. And I would like you to react to this video and tell me why it's not. In like a video, I will watch the video and hopefully you now understand that yes, honey is in fact vegan, along with putting it in your tea. That doesn't automatically make tea not vegan. In fact, I love honey in my tea and I am completely vegan. I support all of the things for vegans. And if you say, "Oh, how are you a vegan and you're still so fat?" I have an eating disorder. So, yeah. And no, it's not anorexia. It's actually the opposite of anorexia, where I don't know when I'm hungry or not. So I keep eating until I feel like I'm about to puke. And that is one of my problems. So don't pick on me for my weight. And yes, I am vegan.